This is On Tilt Trading with part 3 of today's Bitcoin live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy. Right now I have gone short in Bitcoin. Earlier today I attempted a long here and stopped out here. Now I'm currently in this short. Walk you through what I'm seeing here on the 15-minute. This previous short trade could have been avoided. I've now seen this before. I didn't recognize it when I first saw it because I had FOMO trying to get into this trade, but where a range is being put in and then there'll be a sell-off, or if it's short it'll be the opposite, but there'll be a sell-off and then it'll put in another leg into the range and then begin to sell off. So what happened here was this was the previous week high up here. This was the previous strong low. We can see here in this trade, this candle here closes below this candle here, creating a market structure shift here. So this signaled to me the potential for a reversal, even though I had already stopped out. This happened in the next candle. Actually, did it happen in that candle? Let me double check here. Let me remove this retracement tool. Yeah, so it happened in that way. Okay. With that, taking this, normally I would wait for retracement to get back to 50%. And that long trade, I'll put the retracement back up here. This was that long trade. Never traded back down here into the Fibonacci level equilibrium. So this would be an area for pricing value of discount down here, in an area of premium up here. So when you're selling, you want to sell from premium, buying, you want to buy at discount. So for a long position, wanting to wait until price got back to discount or was offered by the pricing algorithm at discount. I did not wait for that. When I saw this price action here, I took the long, and you can see I basically bought at the top and then had to sell here. But with this position, what I'm seeing is structurally this being the strong high and this being the weak low here, as this candle created this market structure shift here. This shifted the structural range, again this being the structural strong high, this being the structural weak low. And then this candle pulls back into premium here. Once it pulls back past this equilibrium level, then we get this series of candles here that close in and validate or confirm this order block here. So getting this continuation of candles, also this candle here validates the order block for me as it trades through this price level of this candle, the order block candle here. Once it validated here, I put my stop behind here, and my target is a run on liquidity here. And I'll pull my order up so you can have a look here. So this is my order. This is my stop loss back here behind this validating candle. As I mentioned, there's a 10-cent spread on Bitcoin, so I gave it 20 cents for the stop, and then this is stop loss here, and then here take profit down here at 104.0695 profit target. We're targeting there's going to be sell side liquidity down here for everyone who went long in this area. So this is a run on liquidity, on sell side liquidity down here. And you can see we don't need this. And we can see here on the 60-minute chart, the hourly, You see the run on liquidity here is at this level here, which also targets the structural range. Once you see, once I take the order off, you'll see that here where the take profit is also where the structural range is currently positioned. So you can see this here being the structural range right down here. Then putting the order on, you can see that the attack of liquidity here coincides with the hourly or the 60-minute structural range here, the lower end of the range. Same thing, you'll see that here on the 4 hour where we see this liquidity resting below this candle here that engulfed the previous candle right here. So there's going to be liquidity. There's going to be sell side liquidity for anyone who went long in this candle. Same thing here on the 60-minute. There's going to be liquidity, sell side liquidity for any buyers who went long here in this area. So my last trade was last Friday. I didn't take profits well. Next to last trade was last Friday. Last trade was yesterday. Did not take profits well. This was the trade here where I went long, didn't take profits, and got stopped out right here. But now I've corrected my profit taking, so if all goes well, I'll be able to take some profits today out of this trade, and if all continues to go well next week. But currently this trade has been working out since I entered it, so may be able to make up the difference in the damage that I did earlier today with that unnecessary trade. Happens sometimes. Okay, put in on the hourly, put in a new low here on the 60-minute chart. So showing weakness here on the 60-minute, which is probably why there's pullback now with that breakout. And we'll see if we can get some continuation. So now starting to see a reaction off of a lower level here. But if this candle closes as it is, we'll get a break of structure, which would be a good indication that there's continuation in this price action. So even though this is experiencing some pullback here in pricing, still potential for selling. And now we have selling resuming, potentially putting in new lows here and approaching a potential test on the pre-market structural range low. So this pullback may have been the algorithm inducing further selling. And if this trade were to go to target, there's also the potential for the close, or the target is the sell side liquidity down here. But if the candle that sweeps the liquidity, or a later candle closes below my profit target, then that's going to shift. That's going to cause a market structure shift on the 60-minute chart and place it in a downtrend, which would then be in correlation with the 4-hour and the 15-minute if a closure were to occur after my target was reached. Still getting a reaction off of the lows of this candle, but still in a good position to close below the previous week low. Less than a minute left in this candle, and then there would be a confirmed break of structure. Quite a bit of consolidation going on in this area. A reaction taking the price higher. And now we have a confirmed break of structure. So we'll move the current week low down to here. And we'll move the current strong high here. Back to test my entry here on pullback. Getting a reaction from the area where I took an entry. A retest of my entry and another reaction. This one looked a bit stronger. Maybe going back for a third test. Third test of the entry. This time it trades through. Sweeping liquidity above the entry candle. Still buying. Strong reaction. Strong reaction off the level here at 105.0629. strong reaction that triggered selling in the algorithm. Back to test the entry. Still showing some strength. See whether or not price returns to retest that reaction area, or if it goes down to retest my entry, whichever it does first. We'll see. Alright. Price still consolidating in between the entry and the reaction high of the candle. This candle still showing strength. Looks like it may retest that reaction high. Back down to test the entry level. Getting a slight reaction off of that entry level. Candle still showing strength. A little over 5 minutes into this candle. Looking quite bullish so far. Seems to be losing some momentum to the long side, but nowhere near entirely. Just as I say that, we see it moving back up. Potentially going back down to retest the entry. Now it's traded through the entry, back to retest the entry. Now it seems like it may do some consolidation here around the entry price, but it seemed to get a reaction after trading through the entry price area. So price seems to be currently just in a range between that reaction high and the entry. Still showing strength. Testing the candle high. Price action never quite made it to the high, seeing a slow reaction. Back to retest the high. This candle showing a lot of strength. Seems to have picked up some momentum from the entry area. Price is holding near this high. Looks like it's putting in some new high here. $727, still climbing. So it being quite early in this candle, for this candle to be very bullish, I'll be interested to see if this candle closes, either stops me out or just closes really high, or closes near this price here with such a solid candle here. Or to see if, as we get closer to the close of this candle, if price begins to sell again. From a psychological perspective, pretty much being up 1-to-1 or a little over 1-to-1, and now being down a little under 1-to-1. Yeah, just from a psychological perspective, getting a little beaten up, I'd say, psychologically from lack of profit taking here. And I'm stopped out. Oh, up arrow. Alright. Well, this is On Tilt Trading with part 3 of today's live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy.